Homebase.
You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping 20 years. I've been rapping before making beats, but like, and I take it just as seriously, but like, I'm on a track with Raz and Gaunt, and it's a Premier beat.
Yeah.
So you know I wrote my verse like 5 times before I even recorded it.
Yeah, of course.
And then when we did it, and then when we did it, I didn't do my verse yet, and I was like, yo, we could get somebody featured on this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we could get, not to jump ahead, but I was like, we could get somebody on this.
Yeah.
And we were thinking about people to do the hook. We were thinking about like, you know, solid big name people to do the hook and things like that. And then, you know, just, or even just spitters to do a verse. Like, we were just thinking all that stuff. And then I was like, I was becoming friends with Slug, and I was just like, dude, you know who's never worked with Premier?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, and who would sound really good on this beat? Because you know, there's beats that I wouldn't sound good on from Premier. Like I could make it work, but it's not like meant to be.
No.
And then there's tracks, same thing with Slug. There's tracks where you're like, he would sound dope on it because he could really rap, you know, but like you wouldn't want, like it wouldn't make the most sense. This one made sense, where I was like, this kind of of a playful beat at times, and it sounds like kind of something Ant would do. Who's like one of my biggest influences production wise. Shouts to Ant, he's a great guy. And like, I just was like, yo, what do you guys think? And literally they were like, let's go. I called Preem, he was like, I would love it. That sounds good. I called Slug, he was like, are you serious? He's like for real? Like, if you on a Premier beat? I was like, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think that it would be like a good thing for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, can you do this for us, sir? And he's like, yo, let's go, let's do it. Send it to me, and blessed us, man.
So about that. So you end your verse with on a level this elevated 1, right? Like, and he continues as if he's Snoop, like 2, 3 into the 4.
Yeah, ain't nothing new, we down with the GOAT. Yeah, Jamo juggling jugulars going right for their throat. And I quote, we down with atmosphere, and the fact is clear, there's no one on a level this elevated. 1,
2, 3 into the 4 in the corner of the bar, started peeing on the floor.
Like when you put that, this is me geeking out about like how this, like about the process of writing, right? Did you have 1 as like 1 love or 1 whatever at the end of your verse, and he was like, fuck it, I'm a roll with it, like with the 2, 3 into the 4? Or was it like, was that
You're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe what happened.
Okay,
this is such a great question. Nobody, dude, we've done 100 interviews for this Jamo album, probably close to 100 of them. Nobody's asked that question. I've been waiting for somebody to ask it.
This is the first thing I wondered about when I heard the track.
Thank you. So we left the song open. We all 3 of us did our verses, left that space open for Slug. I sent it to him. So what I do when I rap, I do this, I created this style where I do a third ad lib, where I put the reverb all the way high, and I just literally stand away from the mic after I already did my verse, and I just scream. I go like, what? Yeah. Let's go. Like I just do all like hype, like Tony Yayo from G Unit era. I do hype stuff, you know what I mean? Because I'm a producer and an MC, so I know how to like make myself sound better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did that, and I literally was saying, what? I was like, kind of like Little John-esque, if you will, like just being like, what? With all the reverb. And because of all the reverb, it almost has an effect, like a distortion to it on purpose. And Slug thought I said 1, and he called me and was like, yo, do you mind if I do 2, 3 into the 4 off of that 1? Because I kind of did listen to it. And I was like, dude, fun fact, I actually said what? But I'm going to go back and re-record the last line so that it goes seamlessly into your verse.
So 1 was punched in. That word was punched in, or the last line was punched in?
You know what's funny? I think I actually did the last line again like a year and a half later, after I recorded it like 2018, and then Slug did his verse like the end of 2018, early 2019 maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's when that happened, and I was like, dude, I gotta do this justice. Like I can't like let it rock and make people think maybe I'm saying 1 and very low in the background, because I didn't say that in my verse. I said level that's elevated, and you hear what in the background, lower. So that's the OG version that like nobody has. And he thought I said 1, so I went level that's elevated 1, 2, 3 into the on purpose.
Yeah.
So I did it because his idea was genius. And then they let me direct the video.
Yeah.
It's my first video I ever directed. I've been wanting to direct for a very long time. So that's when I was like, Slug, you down with this Snoop Dre idea? Because like with us wearing the outfits.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't think people are going to realize that we're wearing the outfits, but I'm down. And, it was kind of true. Half of them did, half didn't realize, but it's fine. Like I sent him like all the stuff in the email, like all the visuals and stuff. And he was saying yay or nay. But that's how that happened, man. It was literally Slug thought I said 1. I said what?
That's
and it made me really happy to trade off with one of my favorite MCs.
Yeah.
It's one of these
21
things
years.
that when like a relay, like passing the, you know what I mean, like when that works out, it's so perfect. Like there's this Biggie and Method Man song where Biggie ends the verse with M.E. and then Method Man was supposed to start with THOD, man, you know, like that sort of. But if you listen to the song, like it doesn't line up because they weren't in the same room. So like Biggie says ME and then the TH already started, and it's like it's just a little bit messy. And you're like, oh, I just wish I could have told them, no, do it better, because it would have been perfect. And then you know the first time comes up and it's 1, 2, 3 into the, it's crazy. Just crazy.
Yeah, that's like, you know, that's the highlight of my year, man. That moment, the highlight of my year. I've already thought of it. I want to like post it on my socials, which I don't really mess with too often. I do, but I don't. I want to post it, but I don't want anybody who I've worked with this year to be offended that they're not involved in my favorite moment of 2020 musically for me. But come on, man, I've been listening to, I'm 37. I've been listening to Slug since I was 16.
Yeah.
And I became friends with him in 2017. You get what I'm saying? So it's like in 2017 I was 34. So it was like
half your
think
life.
about that. That's like really deep to me. Like to trade off with one of my idols. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just I've been listening to him. He's like one of my idols as an MC. Like when you listen to my solo stuff, I don't sound like Jamo Gang. I sound more like in the realm of an atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was very, very heavy in a good way.
King. Homebase.